Wow, my stream deck was actually working this time. Hello and welcome back to the left side of reality. This is your host as always, Snow the First. Last time we did the first free time events, and unfortunately, it seems like our twin brother is beginning to spiral into madness. This time, I hope that spiral into madness doesn't end with our brother being dead, but I have a distinct feeling that someone is going to be dead very soon, because otherwise we wouldn't have a game, unfortunately. Alright. To our left here is a pair of folks. The last two people I expected to be even near each other.
Nah.
Of all the people you would willingly choose to talk to, Shigure, you pick this guy? This guy? Ogasawara and Kutsuki-san? That's an odd pairing. She gets it.
Obviously.
No, I think she's just like that. Oh? This is someone we haven't heard of. Okay, so we've learned one thing from this conversation already, that Shigure enjoys music.
Pay attention.
Cool, I guess. Yes? That's usually the one in charge of it, though. I get you. You just completely tune out the noise. To be honest, I usually don't listen in. If I'm not listening to orders, I'm usually playing on the Merlight machine, so that's what I usually hear. There's some music that plays in it, and even without lyrics, it gets me pretty pumped to beat the wizard.
Servile filth.
I forget whether I mentioned it recently, but I've started a new job as a cashier. So, I have actually gotten an idea of what Himari's life is like. You know, it'll hopefully help me get into her headspace more. Also, I love how I've just decided to start talking over what Shigure is talking about. Because she clearly does not plan to stop anytime soon. Hang on a second. Soviet leitmotif? That was not a word I was expecting to hear. I think I understand.
Not bad.
I can't tell her if she's being I can't tell if she's being backhanded or not. But Ogasawara-san looks a little less guarded. Oh my god, bond points with this woman. I didn't think that would be possible. Though Kutsuki-san looks bored out of his mind. It's getting late. I should probably head to my room now. And that's why you always talk to people that you see. At the very least in this game. It means free bond points. Okay, these two next. Another odd pairing. The sheer height difference is kinda hysterical.
Oh dear, no!
What are you trying to drag the small child into? Minesuga-san and Hakuri-san seem to be having a bit of a disagreement on something.
Sonata-san!
What am I agreeing to? Huh? Sorry? I didn't mean to eavesdrop on your conversation. What are you two talking about? Of course it's Cinderella. Why wouldn't it be? Here's everyone's fun fact for the day. That actually makes me think of this character, Erica. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4 has a lady named Aya that has a stand called Cinderella. And that stand's ability is basically supernatural plastic surgery. I wonder if there could be some kind of intentionality there. I am part of the Mango Factory Discord. It is a question I could ask.
Darling!
Also, our beekeeper is apparently taking the stories literally. Is something wrong, Minisuga-san? Huh?
Oh, that's not right.
Oh, what edition of Cinderella did you read, Benjiro? Because it's clearly a different one than the one Erica knows.
Oh, why, that's...
Why do they seem to be thinking of different details of the story? Could it be? You watched the Disney movie. Hakure-san, are you perhaps talking about the movie rather than the book?
Oh, my!
This whole conversation is an abject lesson on adaptation drift. See, it was just a misunderstanding. I'm surprised the book is so different, though.
Oh, okay.
Where? Okay, now where's my phone? Now I want to Google something. $18.12, Jesus.
My.
It sounds like the shoes were different also. Made of gold rather than glass? Ah, Benjiro is mentioning the tree right now, as it happens. Oh, I think Benjiro's about to mention the detail you just did. Huh? Did the birds do more? Jesus Christ. Blood? Why was there blood in their shoes?
Oh dear, no!
Huh? I figured you'd be all over that, Hakure-san.
How dreadful!
Well, this conversation was a ride and a half. Minasuge-san looked even more aghast at that answer. I don't think I blame him. It's getting late. I should probably head to my room now. I got no bond points out of that? Well, now I feel gypped. Even if that was a very informative conversation. Guess whose turn it is to mute Discord?
Attention gifted subjects. It is now 10 p.m. and as such is officially nighttime. Another day of our little experiment has come and gone. Stay safe, sleep sound, and we'll see you in the morning. Bona Mantis!
I feel so exhausted. I should head to bed. I'll bring breakfast to Aikawa-san tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow will be better. Alright, what's our little interlude gonna be about this time?
Disaster struck the Soviet Union earlier this week when a nuclear facility in the Ukraine experienced a catastrophic nuclear meltdown.
Ah, the Chernobyl disaster, I believe.
As reported by the state media. The first sign that something was wrong came from another power plant in Sweden, where abnormally high levels of radiation were detected the morning of April 28th. Whereas previous disasters have been obscured by the Soviet government, the immense scale and potential ecological damage of this incident at Chernobyl power plant have forced the state's hand to confirm it occurred. With the incident's radioactive materials expected to spread and the death toll expected to rise, local concerns about nuclear energy have risen once again in Japan. As the world's foremost innovator in nuclear energy, many have looked to the empire as a bastion of safety and efficiency in the controversial field. When asked about the disaster, the provisional chairman of the Nuclear Power Oversight Committee commented, "We do not yet know the details of the situation in the USSR, and I do not wish to speculate." While information regarding the incident's potential ecological effects on Japan are still limited by ongoing investigations, Yume TV's own absolute meteorologist, Kanami Osuga, has reported a startlingly heightened level of radioactivity in local rainwater since the disaster occurred.
What?
Stay tuned for more.
Another meteorologist? Interesting.
Stay tuned for more information. Stay tuned for more information.
You know,
Stay tuned for more.
nowadays,
Stay tuned.
in the modern era, there's a lot of discussion about clean energy, and nuclear energy is brought up a lot. Oh. That was unsettling. And that was a jump scare. Yeah, the thing about the thing about nuclear energy is that when it goes wrong, it goes catastrophically wrong, and that makes people very gun shy about it. Something like Chernobyl basically set back any conversation about nuclear energy for a very long time. Morning again. How many more days will I have to wake up to this ceiling? Time to make breakfast again. Hang on, I need to check something real quick. Completely different last name. Unless it was like the maiden name of her mom or something. Either way, it tells us that we now have a confirmed second meteorologist. Interesting. The beans I brought will eventually run out, but at least for now we can enjoy decent coffee. The dishes are clean. Hiroshi must have done it. I hope Nyanyas didn't work him too hard. I began preparing breakfast like I do every day. There was a sinking feeling at the back of my mind at how normal all this began to feel. How long would this go on? As I made coffee and breakfast for everyone, they all eventually filed in. Except for Sakuya and Moichi. Looks like you're taking charge today too, Himari. Okay. Has anyone made any progress towards...
4 eyes.
Cut it out!
Yeah. People could take a million precautions about nuclear energy, but some people are just gonna be too paranoid of that 1% chance it'll go wrong and just scatter nuclear waste everywhere. It is a risk inherent to nuclear energy that has to be taken into consideration. Like, you can't just brush over it. Sorry.
Nah.
Maybe the right play isn't trying to get everyone to ask what they found. Morning announcement time? Yep.
Good morning, gifted subjects. Hope you all had a lovely cat nap because it's now 7 a.m. We've got another special day of scientific study ahead of us. So it's time to rise and greet the new. Carpe diem!
Say,
Alright, Akara.
what do you think? Oh, okay.
Are you gonna try and plan a party or something? Cause those never go well in these kinds of games.
You know...
Whatever.
Oh, okay, you're just sharing information, I get it.
Shut the fuck up! Huh?
You walked right into that, dude.
Gotcha.
Some people just don't feel like sharing, unfortunately.
Well...
I mean, Your accent gave away that much, Hiroshi.
No.
Oh no. You try, dude.
Used to find you amusing.
Huh?
What?
Pay attention.
I can't tell if that's a compliment or not. Hey, leave him.
Silence, Sonata.
Oh, okay. I'm shutting up now.
You see,
Oh, this vexes me.
It seems like this is succeeding somewhat because people are talking to each other.
oh, listen here.
Yeah, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere.
That's correct. Pardon me.
My family used to own our cafe, but we had to sell it when I was still pretty young. Oh, yeah. My family still works and manages the cafe, but it's part of a chain now. Anyway, now that we're all on the same page, maybe we could continue discussing on our escape plan?
I mean, do we gotta?
Hmm? Huh?
You know...
Nuh-uh.
Uh...
Servile filth.
You just think they are. I mean, we're all gonna die eventually anyway, aren't we?
That's a new and disconcerting expression. I hate that. And I think this is the new track. My blood ran cold. I felt the atmosphere in the room immediately shift as he uttered those words.
You know, like, we might live, we might die, we might escape, we might stay. We just gotta make the most out of the life we have. You know what I'm saying?
You shitting me?
You can't say that.
Hey, Sonata-san, you get it, right? Just going with the flow is the best course of action, right? You gotta accept what life's giving you.
I get what you're saying, but the music makes this feel a lot more foreboding than you probably think it
Either
does.
we get rescued or we get used to all this. Either way, it's better for us, right?
That's...
Little.
Oh, okay. Dear.
I can't tell if this is good or not.
No! Listen to me!
Nah.
Oh my!
No.
Ain't happening.
I was going to say, people being very insistent on something are either deluding themselves or up to something. That's enough. Kutsuki-san brings up a good point, but I don't...
Shut the fuck up!
Aye. Hey, man.
Hey!
Nah, you do. You'll be tempted to kill if you don't give it up. Besides, it's way easier that way. But I can tell when I've yapped too much, so believe what you gotta believe in. Thanks
Oh
for the coffee,
boy.
Sonata.
I think I'm gonna call the meeting here. I can't do this.
Wicked, see you later, bye!
Right, the dishes. I gathered the dishes and carried them to the sink as usual, hoping Yanis wouldn't show up and make me do them instead. Afterward, I grabbed a tray and set the extra coffee and ramen on it, then made my way to Sakuya's room. We don't have free time yet, I don't believe. Yeah, I believe this is still plot. We gotta get to Sakuya's room. Okay, what the hell could you two be talking about?
That's not it! No way.
You know, something I will give this game is that we seem to be getting a lot of offbeat interactions.
No!
In Danganronpa games, characters usually begin to pair up early on, and that's more or less the only people they talk with. But maybe I'm being a bit harsh on canon DR games, but it is something you notice. Sasquatch?
That's not it!
Everything's aliens with you, my dude. By comparison, he makes Mountain Ape men seem almost plausible.
If I may.
Oh, a third person enters the ring.
No.
Oh my god. We're gonna make zero plot progress because I keep getting distracted with these conversations.
If I may.
Well, that's... I'm just gonna screenshot this, cause...
I'm sorry, but... No, no, no!
So I guess that's where he draws the line.
Sonata-san?
Well...
That's it! No way. That's not right.
I think that I officially give up on this conversation.
What are you saying?
You know what? Let's just throw in a very stupid statement of our own in there. Because that's just how this conversation has gone so far. Maybe Sasquatches are just really, really beautiful? And the last time they tried to go near a human settlement, they got far too much attention from people wanting to be with them. So they hide so they don't cause that kind of disruption. Again? Bjors. I hate all of you.
Stop that. Yes!
Well, that was something. Oh. What are you two doing here? Moichi's okay. That's good. Hold it, Okabe.
Explain.
Aren't you supposed to be washing the dishes?
Well...
I checked the kitchen just before. There's plenty of soap in there. You're not gonna win against the prosecutor, my dude. Just telling you now.
Listen up.
Then soak it off with hot water. The stuff in the kitchen has been sufficient for every other meal we've eaten. Moichi stepped forward and grabbed Hiroshi by his bow tie, bringing him closer to his face. That escalated very quickly. Hey, don't hurt him.
No.
I'm not hurting him. I'm making sure he listens to me. All you've contributed to our efforts for the past few days is being a distraction to everyone else. If you aren't looking for this supposed secret way out, the least you can do is stay out of my way by doing what you're told and washing dishes in the kitchen. So, either get looking or get cleaning, Okabe. Moichi sighed and let go of Hiroshi. Oh, he's gone. Don't start, Himari. Just keep him out of the way. I don't think that went very... Huh? Was that Aikawa-san? And she was blushing? Wait, I still need to give Aikawa-san her food. I think I know exactly where this is going, and I'm going to just sigh. Alright, here we are.
Aikawa-san, I brought breakfast. put it here, okay? Well then, I'll be going now.
I guess she'll come out when she's ready. Anyway, I should go look for...
Hey, Mari?
Eh! Oh, Hiroshi.
Sorry.
Actually, I was about to go look for you.
Oh! Well... It's...
Where is this going? Is this some kind of special event or something? He has been our friend, so... Well, you can have one of mine. I mean, you were the one who found it anyway, so it's only fair, right?
What?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thanks!
Oh, it's a free bond point, that's all it is. Well, fair enough.
Hey!
Oh, you did? You didn't seem very enthusiastic about the last time we were there.
Well...
Win a prize for someone?
Yeah, I wanna win a prize for Ogasawara-san.
For her? Ogasawara-san? Well, you're a braver man than most, so I'll be in your corner for that much. Is this what I think it is? His hair has literally turned into a heart shape. Are you sure? She kinda chewed you out back there. And what Kutsuki-san had said afterward was also kinda... Okay. I'm really gonna try and get the tone right for this next bit. Okay, then. I'm glad it didn't bother you.
Wicked.
Yeah. Good luck. I suppose he's allowed to make his own decisions. I just think they're stupid ones. Well, with that out of the way, I should go do something now. Maybe there's someone who can use my help around here. Speaking of the claw machine, I need to go check it out. Ah! Why are you right there? Anyways, so, while I'm at the claw machine, I have some thoughts I want to share. I've watched quite a few LPers up to this point, and they all improvise lines to a certain amount of extent. I'm not sure I know a single one that doesn't improvise. Maybe Comic Foil, because he tends to be more serious and doesn't really do the whole voice acting thing. Sometimes I think LPers improvise too much, but sometimes their jokes hit. The thing is, I've actually begun to improvise myself as Himari, and it is pretty fun. But am I doing well at improvising? Am I being out of character sometimes? It is now a thought I am dealing with, because I am in the driver's seat, so to speak. Yep. So, any particular suggestions about who you want to do for free times events this time? Of course. Shigure, the woman of the hour. That's actually... I was actually thinking about whether I wanted to do something with her, which is why I aimed for the lipstick. It seems like she likes the finer things in life, so if anything's going to win her over, it's gonna be something like that. I'm gonna check her card just in case to see what she might prefer, but something expensive might be a safe bet. Designer purse. But yes, basically what I'm asking is, how's my Himari doing so far? Where can I improve? If we're in this game for the long haul, suggestions are appreciated. Slight problem. Shigure might be in her room. I think hers is right next to Sakuya. But the samurai is... the samurai might not let us in. So we're gonna try, and if that doesn't work, we'll just talk with someone else. It could be that the weather girl isn't available right now until we reach some story threshold. The episode title is because, the episode title is because I thought we would advance plot faster than we are, but we just aren't. We are just not advancing plot. Oh well, I guess it's a good problem to have. No, I do not want... I want to spend time with her.
My apologies.
Am I just straight up not allowed? Okay, I guess I'm just not allowed. In that case, we'll just go with whoever we have a gift for. I might go with the paleontologist again. Because we've been doing with her. I might also, since we're doing stuff with her right now, Takara might also be an option. The paleontologist is currently downstairs next to the trophy room. Do I remember poke shells? I feel like I remember them vaguely. Yeah, you are right. They are kind of problematic like that. That's why the poke shells in my facility basically had to be imprisoned in a cube. No, wait, that was something else that had to be imprisoned in a cube. Okay, this time I'm giving her the watermelon, since she seems to like peach things. I think I did the beach ball already. Tractamelon. Inoue-san seemed to like it. That's good. Yeah. Hi. I guess it's awkward from last time. She's a lot quieter this time. Did I push too hard last time? What I like doing for fun? Let's see. There's a few ways I can answer this, I think. Himari mentions the arcade a lot, so that's the honest answer. I suppose going to the games arcade? I usually do after the cafe's closed up on the weekends. I'm pretty good at a lot of machines by this point. I've got a couple of high scores on them.
I see.
So how about you?
No.
I more meant what you like to do for fun, Inoue-san.
You see.
Yeah, shovel, that's what it was. The beach? That's a little surprising. Just for balance's sake, if Shigure just isn't available because of a story lock, then the next free time event we're gonna hang out with a man. Just because we haven't done that much besides with our brother. So, Inoue-san, I know you don't have her memories, but do you know who was in your body before? Why did I do that? I've never seen Inoue-san look so intense before. I know, but...
You all need to stop!
I get that. Himari, why did you push that button again? Okay. I'll see you later. I think I've been trying to understand Inoue-san all wrong. Her yelling just now, I think it made me understand her just a little better. I just hope it isn't too little too late. Okay. And we're just locked out. So we couldn't hang out more with her anyways. Okay, gonna look at the men. I think he's also gonna be locked out soon. Video games, paintings. I'm gonna see if I have anything with video games. Cabbages, so maybe just vegetables. Baseball, shopping. I think I have something baseball related. Exploring, antiques. Puzzles. Okay, what's our gifts looking like? I don't think the bloody jacket will do us any good. We do not have anything baseball related. That's annoying. Oh, can we actually hang out with Shigure this time? We can! Alright. Where is she? But I did say we were gonna hang out with a guy. And I feel like we need to get to... I'm gonna pop by the gifts real quick. See if something baseball related's in there. I keep doing that. I keep not actually going into the elevator. You like to hang out? You like to hang around the prize corner, I notice. I don't really see anything, like, very obviously baseball related. Like, I think the video camera's super cursed. I guess I could try with something else, but... Well... I am a firm believer in reading the signs, and the signs seem to say no. I did it again, didn't I? Okay, she's in the bathroom area where the woods woman usually is.
Sonata.
Should I spend time with Ogasawara-san?
Very well.
Is my guesstimation correct? How did I know? Looks like Ogasawara-san really likes it. I'm glad. Oh, we just hit the limit with her too for right now.
Servant.
Huh? I mean, I expected she'd call me that, but I didn't expect Ogasawara-san to be taking the initiative in talking to me. Bathhouse? Hold on, wait.
What?
Won't Miyoga-san stop us? Oh, jeez. Did not see that coming. Are we gonna get banned? What is it? She's still like this even here? Why do you say that? Oh, she must recognize this from the logo. I don't think either of us could have anticipated this turn of events. It's like we played Russian roulette and landed on the bullet. That's just how it goes. Yeah, my dad entered me into a competition for the logo and we won. Sponsorship deal?
Very well.
Okay. I understand that. This isn't really... No, I'm with you. She didn't buy that at all. So that's, paying employees? Okay. Are we gonna continue like this for a while? I might pass out from the heat. I'm doing my best to follow along with what Ogasawara-san's asking for, but I'm not sure I even understand half of it. So, Ogasawara-san, may I ask a few things? I was wondering, you're a pretty smart woman.
Obviously.
And arrogant, but I shouldn't say that. I was wondering, what's home life like for you? You would have to have pretty powerful parents and a really good education, right, Ogasawara-san? Huh? Huh?
Pay attention.
Okay. I just can't win today. After all that, she's still so closed off. She does sound like she'll want to talk to me again, but I doubt I'd ever get a lot of opportunities to really ask her about herself. Cool. What does her card do? Hello? That looks very broken. I'm sorry, Hiroshi buddy, but I can't turn down a card this good. I'm also sorry I got to be naked in a room with Shigure first, but that was not our plan. Oh, hey! We know basically nothing about you, so this'll be interesting. Kaguya-san? She's staring at the dirty dishes by the sink.
Kaguya-san?
Himari-san.
Are you doing alright?
Did I give my talk about the meaning of the word reprise last time?
Doing all right.
Oh, I think that's...
Yes, I am doing all right.
That's good to hear.
And now she's staring at me. I have a feeling this is going to be awkward. I started preparing dinner with Kaguya sitting on the countertop, watching me the entire time. She never seemed to blink, her head following me rather than her eyes, like some kind of security camera. It was a little unsettling, but at least she didn't seem to mean any harm. So in case I didn't say it last time, in musical terms, a reprise means to repeat something, usually a part of the music. So the fact that we're getting Beautiful Dreamer reprise without getting the original version of the track tells me we might get the original version later. It seems very intentionally having the quote-unquote reprise version first. Neither of us said anything. Once the dinner was finished, she headed back out to sit at the table with me. Everyone slowly filed in, taking a plate and a seat around us. Everyone except Sakuya, as to be expected. For a moment, I also didn't think Moichi would show up, but then... I've searched the second floor thoroughly today for an exit. He looked so tired, so utterly exhausted. Where have the rest of you been searching? Moichi was met with silence, and I could see the look of irritation spreading on his face. We...
What?
We what, Himari? We've been trying to ignore the motive. I don't think Nines was being honest with us.
It's... I can't believe that.
After all the effort I've spent tearing this place apart in search of a way out.
You...
After the days I've spent turning this place over, top to bottom, and you won't even afford me the same courtesy or effort yourselves?
Sonata-sama.
Objection!
Not hard enough. No wonder we haven't found the exit yet, because nobody else is even trying to find it.
That is...
You...
Take a moment. Of all people here, you're content to just sit here and do nothing, Inoue-san? I think I thought of you as clever.
Hey!
You...
Well, maybe if an idiot like you would actually pay attention to their surroundings.
Cut it out!
I am talking to you like that. From the very beginning, I've been the one actually searching for a way out for whoever did this.
You...
Every single one of you has offered nothing more than old garbage and tidbits of useless information that get us absolutely nowhere. And except not everyone here's absolute talent is intellectual, but are all of you so stupid that you'll just sit here and hope for rescue?
That's enough!
There is an escape, and none of you want to even try to find it.
Fuck off!
That is actually starting to hurt my throat. Ow. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but there's a reason the only two voices I've been doing are the two twins. They're polar opposites of each other, and I feel like it's a good way to stretch out my range.
Objection!
Quiet! You have the least right to speak of anyone. Ever since we got here, you've been a useless nuisance. You're a coward, a punk with no idea what we're dealing with. You're all nothing but cowards, content to wait for help that may never come. Moichi! Moichi ignored me, turning on his heel and heading out of the cafeteria. I'm sorry, the stress must have gotten to him.
Nuh-uh.
I really like Takara whenever she isn't on screen with the soldier. Can we have more of that, please? I have to try and help him. I got up and raced out of the cafeteria, spotting him heading into the laundry room. Not wasting a second, I followed him over.
But Moichi, wait!
What is it now?
I know things are bad, but we can't be arguing like this. We're all unsure of what to do, but
Unsure of what to do. I've made it crystal clear what we need to do, Himari. Look for the way out.
I actually intentionally am trying to be restrained even as I voice act Moichiro freaking out, because it is late at night where I am, but lord.
The fact they couldn't even be bothered to do that, the fact you couldn't be bothered to do that, shows it's a matter of faulty discipline.
please, Moichiro. Now's not the time to make enemies.
Do you honestly think I believe you think that for a second, Himari?
What?
Everyone in that cafeteria has berated, attacked, and been hostile towards me from the very beginning, and you only ever step in when everything's over. What's more, you've produced no results of your own. I even explicitly asked you to search for a way out, and you couldn't even manage to do that. You're as complacent as the rest of them.
Moichi, you've been hostile to them from the beginning, too. If you'd just been more understanding, kinder, hadn't pushed everyone so hard, maybe we could have cooperated and found the exit by now.
I was polite. I just wasn't a doormat like you, who'd accept any result as long as it made you feel liked and comfortable.
Something tells me there are issues here that go beyond our current situation.
And look what happened. Everyone was content to sit around and make fools of themselves to cope with this situation rather than do anything about it. We've spent several days here at our captor's mercy with nothing to show for it but some dusty relics. And you want to talk about being friendly with the others.
Please, Moichi, we need to stick together. We're twins.
Himari,
Huh?
do you honestly think this behavior is limited to our time here?
How did I know? I've read too many books.
Even back home, you never stood up for me. Whenever Dad would berate me, you'd always just step aside and let him. You'd let him yell at me relentlessly. Let him fill your head with the idea that I was some delinquent and a bad example for you to follow. Every single time, Himari. All you do to fix things was try to make me appeal to him, take his side, and try to console me only after it was all over. It's all you've ever done.
I guess while we're talking about musical fun facts today, the term prelude, it means beginning. And I guess in this context, it means the beginning of all this dysfunction.
Please, Moichi, you know it wasn't like that. What would Mom say if she...
Don't.
What would Mom think if she...
Don't you fucking dare bring our mother into this! We don't know what she would have wanted. We never will. Our father made that very clear. And he made it very clear that he blamed me for it. That it had just been you that day, she'd still be here. You never defended me from that either. Neither of you respected her. Our father sold off the Himawari Cafe name and her last grip on the world without a second thought. It's now just another Asakura chain cafe, and has been for the last 11 years.
Moichi, we wouldn't have survived if...
Wouldn't have survived if what, Himari?
I need to extend that trust to him, to finally take his side.
It was Mom's birthday, and Dad... He was crying for her, and over the bills that were piling up. I didn't get it at the time, but Asakura Cafe was offering a lot of money. Enough to save us. And
It was you who convinced him to sell the cafe.
I didn't know at the time. I saw him crying, and I knew he might take it out on you, and
Please leave the room, Himari.
Luigi, I'm sorry.
I said, leave, Himari.
I know you're upset with me, but...
Get out!
In a panic, I left the laundry room and braced myself against the door. I heard it click locked behind me. Oh, I can move. Well, it seems like that was clearly a boiling point that's been arriving for a while now. But, what do you even say to a situation like that? Like, it's clear that the current situation forced it out all into the open. But if we hadn't been here doing this right now, you know what? I'm just gonna talk over the nighttime announcement. If we hadn't been here in the middle of this situation, would have just kept simmering in the background for a lot longer? Would it have come out eventually? You really don't know these things, especially with complicated family stuff. My chest felt tight, and my hands trembled as I climbed up the ladder to my bed. How did it end up like this? Why are we still here? Why am I still here? I can't take it anymore. I felt my eyes begin to water, my gaze go blurry. I removed my glasses and set them on my bedside table. And I began to sob uncontrollably.
I don't want to be here anymore. Luigi, I'm sorry. Everyone, I'm sorry.
I couldn't manage any more words. I just sobbed, cradled my pillow and cried. It was like once I started, every stress crumbled in on itself and found its way out of my body through my eyes. Through the choked-back weeping until I couldn't stay conscious anymore. Yet, as I fell asleep against a damp pillow, I couldn't help but feel someone was watching me.
Nothing can beat the refreshing vitamin kick of Kenzamin C, the favorite.
Now, please introduce yourself and explain why you're here.
My name is Dr. Aruna Tamogami, former absolute mycologist and field researcher for the Imperial Army's Epidemic Prevention Unit. I am here because the research I've done, the experiments I've been involved in, it's all been in service of unparalleled inhumanity. The things we did, I did. In 1954, I participated in a study on unwilling Japanese human test subjects on behalf of the Janus Institute.
Oh?
I oversaw the abduction and evaluation of 16 absolute students and played a role in their untimely demise. I'm here because I don't want to take what happened to them to my grave. And if I don't speak now, I'll be dead before I get another chance.
Let's start from the beginning.
Okay, there's a shit ton of stuff to mention there.
Make the day with Kenzamin.
Was missing for 5 months through the summer. When they finally found him, it was deduced he had suffered a fatal heart attack and died sitting beside a tree.
That sounds unfortunate, but I'd hardly call it anomalous.
In those 5 months exposed to the wilderness, his body had not visibly decayed at all. They cut open the body's torso to see if there had been decay on the inside, but instead they found it more alive than ever. Mycelium covered the entire chest cavity. A vast network of unknown fungi were thriving within this dead man. Furthermore, the man was known at the mill for hazing new workers using the stump of his amputated left index finger. But when his body was found in the forest, his left index finger had miraculously grown back.
That can't possibly be true, Aruna.
My skepticism was much the same. Seeing is believing, and I needed to see this self-repairing corpse for myself. When I arrived 2 weeks after this alleged incident, I was led through the forest to the man's resting place, and found everything just as it was described. Everything except there was no incision on his torso. The skin had repaired itself completely. It was still alive.
Okay, so people might be able to guess from context clues, but a mycologist studies mushrooms.
Here I was again, cramped in my bed of rocks, helplessly sinking.
Also, very interesting for the game to just say, oh yeah, the Janus Institute did horrendous things to 16 students, like this soon. It kind of makes you wonder, like, if they're telling us this now, what the hell are they hiding later?
Sinking. Plummeting. And once again, there was a voice. The sound of someone calling out to me. The voice came closer and closer, until suddenly...
Now wake up already!
Ow, my ears.
Ow! Oh.
You no good lousy whippersnappers are getting on my last nerve!
I thought Nyanyas destroyed you.
What?
And just when I finished dealing with that other scruffy nincompoop, I have many important things to take care of, but I was pulled away all night by his laziness, and now I'm...
Wait, how are you?
Yeah, you were destroyed.
Do not interrupt me! You kids are so gosh darn shitless and slobby! Do you expect your elders to take care of you forever, like you still in your diapers? Those dishes didn't get finished on their own, I'll tell you what!
Was the other cat doing them?
I made sure he stayed there until every single last bowl was cleaned, and then some!
Oh, well that answers that.
And then there's you!
What did I do?
Me?
You can't be bothered to even lock your door. I just walked right in. Are you expecting some other hormonal youngsters to visit you in the nighttime? Do you not have any self-respect, young lady?
You know, after how emotionally draining the past half hour has been, I almost appreciate a bit of dirty joke as levity. I left the door unlocked last night?
You can't even pick up after yourself alongside that. Oh, this place is filthy! Leaving mail laying around? I can't stand you kids! No respect for others or your own things!
Mail?
Looking at where his anger was pointed, there was a letter placed on the desk. What is this? I don't remember putting this here, but how it got there worried me more.
Can't even take responsibility, eh? Can't believe what kind of clown show that no-good knockoff is running around here. I just can't.
His ramblings continued on as he left my room, growing more distant even before I closed the bedroom door. What a thing to wake up to. So, someone sent me a letter? I should at least check what's inside. Alright, let's see. The writing is a bit smudged, but...
Dear Himari, I think I found something really important in Classroom 1C. It might be a way out of here. If you could get over as soon as you can, you might be able to help everybody escape. Signed, Reiji.
A way out of here? And it's from Kutsuki-san of all people? I need to tell Moichi if it's... Never mind that right now, we have to hurry. Even if we're on the outs with our brother, we could tell someone else? Like Hiroshi. Even if we're not particularly close to anyone else, we can tell Hiroshi. Is there anyone else around? Apparently not. Maybe everyone's still asleep or something. But this is still kind of a bad idea. And I personally object to this. I just want that on the record. Okay, Classroom 1C, just as the letter said. The room that I woke up in. What could Kutsuki-san possibly find here?
Hello? Kutsuki-san?
It's so dark, I can't see anything. Maybe I should...
Suddenly, a sharp pain struck me in my side.
Oh, we're dead.
It was as if I was stabbed. Is this how I die?
God damn it, Himari. We couldn't have woken up literally anyone else.
I could feel my strength leaving my body, my vision dimming, my consciousness slipping away and away until... nothing.
Well, we're okay. Oh, that person is very much not okay. Well, this went very downhill for us.
What happened? What is going on in... Oh. Dear Lord. What is this?
Holy shit! Mari?
Everything was a blur. Before I could understand what was going on, Jirio grabbed me up from the floor and restrained me against the wall. Ow. I heard the clattering sound of metal as the knife I was apparently holding hit the floor.
What the hell is going on in...
You? This had to be a dream. None of this could be real. I would wake up any second now, in my house on my own bed, and I would finally be released from this nightmare. But that release never came.
Memento Mori! A gifted subject has been found terminated. All remaining participants report to your overseer in the gymnasium immediately.
Well, we're officially in the deadly life half of things. We have 30 minutes left of the usual time slot I allot for this, so let's see if we can at least make it to the investigation.
What?
Yeah.
Dreadful.
It was an expression. Let's not get sidetracked here.
What is...
Explain.
Explain what happened.
Allow me. That is unfortunate.
I see.
Pay attention.
Don't say that. You're smarter than that.
No, no, no!
Oh boy.
Lord, protect me.
Oh, so two of the boys didn't show up.
That is...
You can say that.
Explain.
So one of us is dead. Now what?
Now listen up.
Clinical trial, not a class trial. Got it.
You know that bunker-wide announcement from before? Yeah, that'll happen when 3 or more of you find the body for the first time. You will all get a bit of time to look around and investigate before I call you all down to the clinical trial. At these trials, you'll be judge, jury, and executioner. Feel free to discuss the murder to your heart's content, but you're looking for whodunit.
Is there a time limit?
Now, if you find the correct culprit, then that's a pretty bad culprit. As such, they'll be punished, while everyone else gets to continue with the experiment. However, if you all decide on the wrong culprit, well, that's a colossal fuck-up. You'll all be punished instead, while the murderer gets to leave the bunker. Now, any questions? Good. Let's get...
Hold it!
You again?
The slides and you mentioned reprimand and punishment. What are you referring to?
That? Just a trifle, really. Nothing especially big. You see, that itsy-bitsy little punishment is... execution!
Capital punishment for a capital crime. That's just how it goes.
Oh dear, no!
It's for science!
What in the goddamn is going on here?
What?
Yeah, that was my question from earlier.
Whippersnappers! No way!
Two mascot characters.
You can say that!
Well, I guess Danganronpa 2 was like that. Wait, what? Sakuya? Why did you do that?
No self-respect! Oh? Why-ya-ya-da! No way!
Hi.
No need to thank me.
The autopsy report. Oh, I got blood all over it because my hands have blood. Why did I do that?
That's...
Great, now everyone's gonna suspect me.
Hi.
foolish.
That's...
Look.
But... Hiroshi?
Sorry.
That's what we have the investigation for. Come on, people.
Are you stupid?
That's enough!
Himari is our prime suspect, that much is true. But we have yet to investigate the crime scene, let alone the surrounding areas. Just like any other suspects, Himari deserves a fair trial. Making any decisions prior to that would be premature.
That's wrong.
Should Himari be guilty, I would not hesitate to convict her. I am a prosecutor, first and foremost. If she is guilty, I will not hesitate to hold her responsible. But currently, it is just that, a possibility. Whether or not she is innocent, it will be the evidence's job to decide.
Shut the fuck up! Oh, Open your damn ears!
With Kutsuki's death, obviously, the circumstances we're in have changed.
Listen up!
We will get absolutely nowhere by arguing with each other and jumping to conclusions. We need to adapt to the circumstances to survive. Our lives are on the line here, now more than ever. Are we clear? Moichi.
You could say that.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh dear, no!
I would hope not.
What?
I guess something very interesting is that both the cat people are interested in getting things going, but the Nyanyo Fosu, or whatever, is more interested in running a more fair one, compared to Nyanus being closer to, well, Monokuma.
Oh.
We've got an investigation to conduct. We'll need to search everywhere we can for clues.
Find it!
I need all of you to focus, now more than ever. Our lives are well and truly on the line.
Obviously. Explain yourself.
Good to clarify the rules here.
How should I know?
Explain.
Everything you've said previously indicates you have some connection to the experiment and its rules.
Pay attention!
Acknowledged.
So is no one focusing on the part where Sakuya repaired the other cat? I feel like we glossed over that really fast.
Duh.
Oh.
Pay attention.
Yes, my lady.
Okay, who's the other one? Because it's not gonna be you. That would be a conflict of interest.
Well, you know.
No, she has a conflict of
What?
interest. Weren't we, Takara? I like you, but we were just worried about people working together. I get your logic, but we do need someone more impartial. I literally wrote something like this not too long ago, funny enough. Huh. She actually agreed.
Correct.
Then the rest of us will spread out and search for whatever clues we can find.
Find it.
We don't know how much time we have, so get moving. Moichi,
What is it?
everyone was ready to believe that I killed him, but you...
Himari.
I'm not a child anymore.
I'm the absolute prosecutor. It's my duty to give everyone a fair chance to prove their innocence.
That sounds more like a defense attorney.
And standing up for you is what our mother would have wanted for us. We're twins. Himari. We need to stick together. No matter what.
This is quite the 180 from 12 hours ago. Right. Thank you, Moichi.
Correct.
We should get moving. The more evidence we gather, the easier chance we'll have at clearing your name. Okay, let's do it. Alright, give us the deeds. So first we should check the autopsy report, right?
Yes.
Yes, we need to see what's written in this report. But don't touch it. I'll hold it out for you and you just read it. Right. The expired's name is Reiji Kutsuki. The cause of death was acute heart failure. The expired was stabbed in the chest 3 times with a knife, twice in the heart. Cheese. The expired's nose was broken pre-mortem. There are no trace of intoxicants within the expired's body. I'm not sure I fully understand it. His nose was broken, and then he was stabbed 3 times, and that killed him. He wasn't drugged either, by himself or by anyone else. That's a horrible way to go. There's no way I'd be able to do that to someone.
I see.
My field of expertise isn't the investigation itself, but I know enough to get us started. This will be a helpful foundation. Hi. We should check the body again. Huh?
Listen up!
The other cat mentioned there were things not stated in the autopsy report. We need to check for those things. We're checking the body? I don't know if I can go back there. His eyes,
Himari.
Himari, I know this is new to you, but we need to go back. If for nothing else, for a clue that could help exonerate you if you're truly innocent. How are we vibing with the investigation theme so far? I like it. But can I go wash my hands first?
Yes.
Be quick. We don't have a lot of time. Okay. Okay. Let's wash my hands. Oh, I have control now.
I walked over to the sink, turned on the water, and began scrubbing my hands. I kept scrubbing and scrubbing until all the blood washed away and the water ran clear. But I still felt unclean. I kept on scrubbing, but that feeling never went away. All the color red was gone, but I could still feel it there. It wouldn't come off. It wouldn't come off. It wouldn't come off.
Breathe, Himari.
It wouldn't come off. 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 It wouldn't come off.
Himari? Himari, hurry up.
I'm coming.
What is it?
Finally. Are you done now? Sorry. Yeah, I'm ready. Good. We should head to the crime scene now. We don't have time to waste. Right. The crime scene was in Classroom 1C, where I found Kutsuki-san's body. I think, but this is only my estimation, we might be able to finish the investigation early next stream. because it seems like we have a relatively simple crime. But I could be wrong. Kutsuki-san's body is behind this door.
Find it.
I'll be inside. I have to do this for my own sake. For Moichi's sake. Here goes. Wait,
Of course not.
Listen up.
She's with me, Ogasawara-san. I can keep an eye on her.
I
am speaking.
Understood, Ogasawara-san. Wait, why are the desks?
I
Right. It's Kutsuki-san's body. Next week's stream is not going to be on a Friday, before I forget. Hang on, I almost forgot. You know what, I'll talk about this at the end, but I only just now remembered that this could be a problem. So, we'll keep going for now. It's... I don't know if I can...
Servile filth.
It's... He's right. But would he believe me? What if he thinks I'm faking it too?
Understood.
You're chill. Maybe I should hang out with you next time we get a chance. Of course, it's not gonna be until whenever Chapter 2 drops, because no more free time events.
Oh.
I
I see.
That's...
Ahem.
Listen up.
This is a murder investigation. That story can wait. I would rather hear about your alibi.
I see.
Daily routine?
I...
Explain.
Could you elaborate? Why not?
My apologies.
Glass?
I...
Wait, hang on. If I screamed, then that suggests I wouldn't be the culprit, doesn't it? If I were the culprit, I wouldn't be freaked out by the body I just killed, right? I wouldn't want to alert anybody by making noise, too. I was wondering when we were gonna bring that up. Oh, don't throw aspersions on our sanity. Huh?
I am speaking.
It's a possible theory, but it is just that, a theory. If it is truth, evidence will back it up.
Thanks.
Thank you for your testimony, Shiraki-san.
I am grateful.
Now, onto his body. I don't know if I can look at him. Then I'll handle the actual body. You investigate the surroundings. Okay. I'm sorry, Kutsuki-san. Okay. The blood here is smeared, and it's almost dry now. Something must have been dragged through it.
Obviously.
Nay.
If it wasn't Shiraki-san grabbing me when I woke up, then what could have caused it? Wait, hold on. That's right. I rubbed my hands on the other side of my apron because there's blood on the back of my pants.
Aye.
Shiraki-san, was I lying in the blood when you found me?
Explain yourself.
Nay.
So the blood was from somewhere else. I actually wanted to look at the knife, thank you very much. This is a knife covered in blood. We can't be entirely certain, but it is more than likely the murder weapon.
Servant.
Yes, my lady.
Obviously.
Someone put it there. Believe me. Wait,
Nonsense.
I see what you're getting at, but we have no definitive proof that she actually used this knife, or if it was even involved in the murder at all. Until then, Ogasawara-san, kindly refrain from interrupting our investigation.
Very well.
Can I look at the glass? Beans in glass. Or coffee beans, I'm guessing. There's something weird here. It looks like coffee beans? Coffee beans in glass. Wait. Okay, so there isn't any glass in me or my clothes. But I do notice one of the vials is missing from my apron.
What?
The bean vials that I have, one of them is missing.
Obviously.
That much is clear, but all the glass and beans are embedded in the blood.
I don't understand.
Well, none of them seem to have the blood spill on them. As if they were dropped after the blood was already spilled. I'm sure this has to mean something, but for what it is, I don't know yet. Okay, I'm actually gonna save and stop there for the night and get the rest of the investigation going next time. Which brings us to the next point. Unfortunately, it seems like next week's stream is gonna be cancelled altogether. Because Friday, when I usually do streams, I usually have off from work. But next Friday, I'm going to the movie theater with my older brother to watch the finale episode to The Amazing Digital Circus in theaters. The showing that I'm going to is basically when I normally stream. Because before that, my brother would be at work. And you might wonder, and you might think, so just assign it to another day then. Unfortunately, looking at my work schedule here, they line up all the shifts to perfectly coincide with when I would normally stream. Like the Thursday of that week, it's from 6:30 to midnight. The Saturday, it's from 11 to 8. Well, maybe on Saturday I could bang out a quick 1-hour stream. Or just stay up a little. No, on Sunday I wake up in the morning. So if I were to do it, it would have to be maybe Sunday. Maybe Sunday I'll bang out a quick stream because I'll get there just maybe barely in time for the usual start time. So either a shorter stream on Saturday or the usual stream on Sunday. But it's very up in the air right now because of work. Either way, I'll see everyone when I get the chance. Because things are heating up.